International Conference, Green Digital Accessibility, GDA Conference logo, GreenSCENT logo, Transmedia Catalonia logo. What does green digital accessibility mean to you? Tom Greenwood, founder of Whole Grain Digital.
What does green digital accessibility mean to me? I think it's really interesting to combine these two terms of green and accessibility. It's something that we've found over the last few years in our work in web design, is that as we've pursued sort of better environmental standards, we've actually found that there is a kind of a natural overlap in many areas with accessibility. And I think for many organizations, we're trying to create services that are good for society, good for people who use those services, and accessibility is a really core pillar of that. And I think it very much aligns with the values of environmental sustainability, where we want to create a healthy, thriving environment for society for the future. So I think from a philosophical and values point of view, I think these two things are aligned, but I think they're also aligned on a kind of practical and technical sense. So we found, for example, is that actually a lot of the things that you would do to make something more environmentally friendly, more energy efficient, actually make things more accessible for people, because you're making things cheaper to access, you're making things faster to access, you're making things able to access on less powerful, less expensive devices, slower internet connections. You're making content more streamlined and easier to read. I think all of these things have a win-win effect, both for the environment and for the people that are using these things. So I think green digital accessibility is about finding these synergies between these two things and actually finding those win-wins where we can make things better for people and for the planet.
The Green Digital Accessibility Conference logo, the European flag. This project has received funding from the European Union's Horizon 2020 Research and Innovation Programme under Grant Agreement number 1010364880.